Hey guys, we're back with Lucid9. Wait, hold on, title screen. Title screen! Menu! We're back with Lucid9. When we last left off, we almost drowned in and had our past catch up with us. Also, we got... This wasn't last time, but... This was last time, though. There's only 2, 5, 7 CGs left. Woo! And we invited Misaki into our room. We have the 18 plus version. There's not an 18 plus version. Sure, come in. Step to the side so she can enter. She glances around my apartment as she slides her shoes against the wall. Have we heard this song before? I feel like we have. So this is your apartment. It's a lot cleaner than I expected. Thanks, I think. After her examination, she perched on my sofa, slouched beside her. About my outburst yesterday. Sorry you had to see that. Outburst? Just, Lucid9 20. Hey guys, who once lived normal lives full of homework and social drama. Next better life, you know? Pretty, that's for sure. I'll even give you a little treat. What do you say? Jeez. Kimoto. Smiles and points at a phone. The escape 7 by curfew. No? What about 21? 21. Let's gotta have it. Bell. Turn your hand. No. 19? What was her outburst? Hey, no, yeah, there's the modeling, but I don't know. Oh wait, hold on. Did I number? Yeah, I numbered it. Okay. I was making sure I numbered my last video. I don't want to get them mixed up. I do. I was out of line. I just don't want to affect your relationship with Yui. Don't tell me you're trying to pair us up too. Misaki suddenly grabs me by the collar, a hard glint in her eyes. What's the deal? You've practically known her forever. I just don't feel that way about her. How do you feel about her then? She's just a friend. She examines me for a moment, not critically, but extremely bewildered. It's clear that Yui doesn't feel the same way. Have you spoken to her about it? She wouldn't take it well, but only end up hurting her. Don't you think avoiding the subject will hurt her even more? How would it hurt her? She's holding back in hopes that you make the first move. It's romance 101, Yama. Can't exactly do anything about that, Nikki. She sighs, releasing me as I slump back into the sofa. Still think you should have a talk with her. Rationally speaking, she's right. Maybe it's unfair, maybe I'm being selfish, but Yui's my friend, first and foremost. Not sure if I want to lose that. I'll keep that in mind. She waves her hand dismissively. Anyway, mind explaining that bruise on your face? Oh yeah. The argument I had with Masato. Lay my head back, unsure of where to begin. Obviously I can't tell her the whole story. Not sure how she'd react if I mentioned that I almost drowned today, especially since she knows about my condition. Got into a fight with Masato earlier. Really? About what? Sudden flood of negative emotions pounced me as I recalled the event. I don't even know, he just seemed angry. Kept telling me that I wasn't trying hard enough. Then he was talking about Shaq. He'd been trying to get me to join Shaq every day, but it didn't sound like it. I see. Misaki considers this for a moment as she twirls her phone between her fingers. I used to have a friend in Seto some years ago. At first, we never really got along much, to be honest. Every time I asked if he wanted to hang out with me, he usually refused, so I ended up dragging him along anyway. After a while, I started to think that he might have hated me. I could have just stopped talking to him, but it made me angry that he didn't want to tell me what his problem was. So one day I just snapped at him. Thinking back on it now, I feel really bad for doing it. Because I didn't know that he was dealing with his own issues. Her words came out in barely a whisper, her eyes drifting to the floor. She's talking about me, isn't she? I feel a knot form in my chest as the memories from back then resurface. No, I'd rather not be reminded of that time. Not again. Not so soon. What exactly is your point, Misaki? My words come out harsher than intended, but I don't apologize. She seems a bit taken aback at my response. It's just, I think whatever's bothering Masato must be something personal. Otherwise, he would have told you what his problem was. I suppose she's right, in a way. Just that Masato's so straightforward about everything, for him to be so roundabout now is understandably strange. Anyway, I'm in the mood for some fresh air. What about you? She must have noticed that she brought up a touchy subject. Sure, why not? Notice the school's rooftop is a great place. What about the, the whole curfew thing? It's a great place for stargazing. We should go there now. School's locked down at this hour. Curfew, remember? And your point is? She actually suggesting that we break into the school. Yes, a change of scenery would probably do me some good. Lead the way. She smiles as she darts out into the street. I follow closely, taking a brisk evening air. We pull up to the front gate, slightly out of breath. Slam my card through the receptor, but it only buzzes at me. What? Carefree keeps out off-campus students and automatically reports on-campus students who return late. So what? Do we climb the gate? It's armed, Yama. There are laser sensors. My card is exempt, remember? She slides her card. Sure enough, the receptor blinks green. It's like he props the gate out open with a smirk. Why is hers exempt? Ladies first. Such a gentleman. Charlie giggles as I pass through the gate. So where to? The classroom building has a side door for the janitor. It's accessible by key rather than card. We can head to the rooftop from there. When do you get the building key? Never. She darts to the side of the building, gesturing for me to follow her. I squint through the darkness as she kneels down, feeling the side of the building. Finally satisfied, she withdraws something from within her jacket. It's a plain fabric case. She unzips and dumps on the ground. What's that? Shh! She picks up two thin metallic objects from the ground. They glint in the dim streetlight. Ah, the classic lockpicking. Those bobby pins? Yes they are. She hastily bends the larger one at a right angle and snaps the smaller one in half, then turns to the door, peering over her shoulder, trying to see. Standing in my light. Oh, sorry. Crouch for a better viewpoint. She's unusually focused as she threads the large pin at the bottom of the lock, pushing it downwards with her thumb. I didn't know you could pick locks. Don't tell my agent. What? Why would I do that? Don't post it on pattern either. Wouldn't even know how. Satisfied, she inserts the smaller pin into the top lock, wiggling it gently. There we go. There's a satisfying click, and the door gently swings open. Misaki smiles proudly and waltzes inside. Well, right behind you. She disappears into the darkness. I step after her. So we climb up the stairs. They decide to satisfy some of my questions. Eat shake. Where do you learn it? Better not to know. What if I want to learn? Now you're criminal material, Yama. Why is she exempt from curfew? I mean, that just seems like something, a criminal would need to have. To, abduct students after curfew. If you catch my drift. And you are? Come on, I'm just curious. Where was it? Finishing school? Princess training? Playful giggle betrays her amusement, but she quickly clamps it short. You must know, District 6. District 6. If I recall, she had told Yuri she should move there with Satomi. We're here. Before I'm able to ask her about it, she pushes me through the door and onto the rooftop. Well, she's right about one thing. Scenery is beautiful at this hour. Despite the noticeable light pollution, it's not difficult to see the copious amounts of stars in the sky. Silver streams of glitter populate the colored expanse around the moon. I think those are actually stars, not glitter. Smiling down at the bustling city below. Oh, well, those... Everyone turns into a bunch of stars when they die. They did something to super duper impress the heavens, I guess. Is this Little Busters? They're pulling a Little Busters on us. What's wrong with her face? Her cheek is, it looks really weird. Smile brightly as they settle next to Misaki at a bench. I mean, it is just a weird angle in general, but it should be like that. Like, it shouldn't be that curved if they're gonna curve it. Pretty, isn't it? And her eye should be to the right more, I think. Yeah. Reminds me of the time we met at the festival. You haven't changed much since then, You're always a strong person. It's a bit of an overstatement. Misaki shakes her head, her expression solemn. Honestly, Yama, I mean it. If you weren't, you probably wouldn't even be here right now. What do you mean? Yui told me what happened after I left Seto. Oh, right. Do you resent me, Yama? Of course not. It's not like you wanted to move, right? Yes, but... She pauses, unsure of how to continue. I'm sure you still want to know why I moved, don't you? I'd be lying if I said I didn't, so I nod. She takes a moment to collect herself before speaking. Do you remember when my father lost his job? It was around Yui's birthday. Yeah, I remember that. Well, when my mother found out, she wasn't exactly so understanding. Is OBS good? Is the window size good? Because I noticed on my last video, or well, not my last, one of my videos, that you could see the bottom pixel of my desktop in like a line. You aren't assertive. You always let people walk all over you. You're weak, useless, pathetic. Saki digs her nails into her skirt until her knuckles turn white. It wasn't his fault, of course. After the financial crash, my father's company went under, so there really wasn't much he could do. Turns out the Moon Hotel business isn't very profitable. Eventually, he started working for a construction company. Pay wasn't all that great, but something was better than nothing, you know? He worked himself to the bone while my mother was out doing God knows what. And one day, she just never came home. It wasn't rare for him to take extra shifts, so I assumed that he was still working. But when my mother began selling his things, I realized that something was wrong. I still remember what she told me when I asked her about it. He's dead. He won't be needing it anymore. She turns to me. Her eyes shimmer in the moonlight as she wipes her face with her sleeve. June, he died? I didn't believe her. I didn't want to believe her. Dead? How could he be dead? But he was. There's no denying it. He said he had overdosed on painkillers while he was out working. Wanted to believe that it was an accident. They didn't mean to take so many, but honestly, I don't know. He was so stressed, so tired, so restricted. There's an ache in my chest as past images flicker in my mind. I grit my teeth in an attempt to dispel them. So that's why you moved. Misaki nods solemnly. We couldn't afford staying in Seto, so my mother and I moved to District 6 soon after my father died. Never went to his funeral, never said goodbye to my friends. We just left. A silence pervades over the rooftop as I digest this information. Although I don't remember she told me much, I would have never imagined she would do something like that. Guess that explains Misaki's resentment towards her. You still live with her? Misaki averts her gaze again, rolling her phone between her fingers. Must be a nervous habit of hers. She couldn't care for me anymore. Eventually I had to move in with my grandparents. That's why I'm attending the academy. I work part-time for Lotus. Notice Misaki's hands trembling. As close as we were, it's been hard for her to tell me about her father. I feel like I should comfort her somehow, but I haven't a clue how to go about it. It's likely Yui's department. An idea strikes me. I whip out my phone, placing it on Misaki's lap. What's this? My phone. What does it look like? Know that. What do you want me to do with it? I was wondering if you could show me how to use Patter. She regards me with an upturned brow for a moment, then breaks into a bright smile. Of course! Without hesitation, she picks up my phone and expertly swipes across the screen. First, we need to go to Patter's web address. Then we have to register for a new account. What do you want your username to be? Can it just be my actual name? Only if you want to be boring. What's the problem? I'll just choose one for you. Don't give me something too embarrassing, Mickey. Don't worry, it'll only be mildly embarrassing. She taps at the screen in quick succession. When she's finished, she brings it up to my face. How's this? Yams? It's cute, right? No. I don't know. Too late. I signed in. Mickey! Misaki giggled as she fiddles with her own phone by her side. Now you need some followers. I'll be your first. Followers? The people who can view your pets. Pets? Pets are updates where you can type a message in 90 characters or less. No, they actually updated that. And what? Didn't it used to be 140? You also have the option to attach a file to your pets. File? I know you know what files I am. Honestly, I don't. Honestly, I do. I just wanted to annoy her. Files are pictures, videos, documents, things like that. Oh, interesting. 3 seconds later, a soft ping emanates from my phone. There we go. So you're following me now? Yep. How many followers do you have? Have a look. Tap on my profile. Transmit me my phone and I do as instructed. But this number can't be right. Since you have over 9,000... How do you even get that many people? Sucky shrugs, as if she doesn't know it either. I suppose it's because I work for Lotus. Oh, that makes sense. Take a moment to browse through Patter. Seems pretty self-explanatory. Write an update, your followers view said update. They have the option to share it with their followers. Honestly, it's not the most exciting thing I've ever seen, but I can understand why some people find it addicting. So what should I post? Anything you want. Usually I try attaching pictures since they get more attention. Okay. Why not pat something about the stars? The powder veteran must have noticed my confusion as she offers this suggestion. You wouldn't see them with my camera. Oh, you're right. Why not? No, you couldn't. Sucky scrunches her face in thought as she glances around for something to pat about. Did she really put this much thought into it? Oh, what's that? Huh? She's chasing your gaze, but see nothing. I don't see anything. There, near the tree. There are a bunch of trees up here, Mickey. She grabs my head and points furiously ahead of us. Strain my eyes from the darkness, trying to make out the faint image. Sure enough, I spot something small lying on one of the benches. Is that a cat? I don't know whether to be more surprised at Misaki's remarkable eyesight, or the fact that there's a random cat on the school rooftop. Let's go pat. No, I mean, you can just... You don't have to post a picture, you can just type, like, I just ate 1,000,000 Tide Pods, XD, thumbs up emoji, 100 emoji. That's like the 100. XD. XD. There you go. You're patter genius. What if it has rabies? We could claw you. Don't tell me you're scared of a little kitty, Yama. Never said that I was scared. Quit complaining and follow me. Not allowing any room for argument, Misaki slowly stalks over to the mysterious feline, leaving me alone on the bench. He sighed deeply. I don't know why I bothered. Fine, but I'm not touching it. Follow her lead, walking behind her. As we draw closer, that cat's ears perk up. We immediately stop in our tracks. It's gonna run away. Shh. Hearing us, the cat lazily turns its head in our direction. Its eyes glow at us in brilliant green. I don't think he's happy we were disturbing his nap. It's a she. How do you know? Trust me, I've been around quite a few strays before. Rin. She doesn't really prove much, but I don't have the cat expertise to question her. Misaki inches closer. I hold my breath as she deftly lays her hand on the cat's head. Surprisingly, it doesn't jump at her, instead focusing its attention on grooming itself. We should name her. Not thinking of taking it, are you? Your name is now Lennon. Of course not. Not allowed to, anyway. She says this dejectedly as she strokes the cat's black fur. Getting a closer look, notice its right ear is clipped as if it's been in a fight. What about Clipper? What kind of name is Clipper for a girl? As for a name, you didn't say it had to be good. What about Chocolat? No. Chocolat? It's perfect, don't you think? She has a black coat. I guess? No. That's the name of the cat from Nekoparia. One of the two main characters. I own Nekoparia 1 and 2 on Steam, but I've never played them. I got it from a Humble Bundle. And I don't plan to play them. No, you know what? I should set some outrageous, like, if I get 1 subscriber, I'll play Nekoparia. Like, that would never happen, of course. So it'd never happen. But then, like, 10 years from now, it'll happen. I'll be forced to play Nekoparia. I'm not playing Nekoparia, no. The OVA came out, which I don't plan on watching. Anyway. A notification ping redirects my attention to my phone. Alright, I should probably go out and pat the cat. It's called petting the cat, not patting. Hey, my camera at Misaki and Chocola. Chocola yawns, but remains relatively unaffected by the picture. Now just type your message and you're ready your first pat. Alright. Unsure of what to type, I put something generic. On the rooftop with Mickey and Chocola. As I post the pat, I notice the timestamp on the update. Is it really this late? Should probably get going now. But, Chocola. Sure we'll see her again. Probably, I think. Misaki stands up, elbowing me playfully. And I'll race her to the bottom of the stairs. Before I have a chance to react, Misaki bolts away without warning. I speed after her, yelling in indignation, smiling all the while. We don't just run to the bottom of the stairs. We stop only when we hit the gate. Tapping the receptor in some twisted form of relay case. I win! You got a head start! Snow won. You never did play fair. Take a moment to catch my breath before speaking again. Say, Mickey? Thanks for telling me. She looks confused for a moment, but seems to remember. I should be the one thanking you. Huh? For what? For listening to what I had to say. I smile warmly. Of course. I'll see you later, Mickey. Good night, Yama. She slides her card. The gate swings open. I head back to my apartment, relishing the crisp night air. My dread all but dissipated. Sleep comes quickly to me. Now we're 3 days prior? What happens today? I need to go back to it. Story page. Someone dies before your eyes. Your friends distance themselves from you. Okay. This is where things go from bad to worse. I wake in a daze, staring emptily at the ceiling. My jaw is pounding in pain and my lungs are still burning. Seems like drowning isn't great for your health. Who would have thought? I briefly check the time. Still early. Way early. This is the time, right? 6:24? Yeah, that's the date. Okay. It looks like I've gotten yet another email. Perhaps you do have a chance. Just that you're not looking for, because it frightens you. Do what you think is right, Mr. Scholl, even if there are those who mock you or do not understand you. Best of luck. It's so accurate I can only stare in disbelief. A single ridiculous thought comes to mind. It's as if I'm speaking to myself. That's just crazy, right? Ha 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 ha. It can't be. I was there when the first replies came. They came quickly. They came consecutively. I didn't lapse, I didn't skip. But there are ways to schedule emails. What if I knew how I would respond? No, this is stupid and ridiculous, and I need to just stop thinking. Hope you're right. None of my friends really get what's going on. Can't tell them either. What do you think the right choice is? There. The test. The recipient knows what I'm talking about. I'm so paranoid. I stumble on a bed and change into my uniform. They dig through the fridge for some breakfast. Porridge, fruit, eggs. Yeah! Kira. Why would Akira be calling me? Akira better not be the one to die. Hello? Yama? Thank heavens. The relief in her voice is palpable. Is everything okay? Have you seen Yui? Please tell me you've seen Yui. She left the dorms and hasn't come back in. Wait, slow down. She went home for the night, remember? Home? She sounds genuinely bewildered. Didn't she tell you? Silence on the other end. When Akira speaks again, her voice is shaking. Oh yeah, home! Pardon me, Colonel. Slipped my mind like an eel on a peel. Did Yui not tell Akira? But how could Akira not know? They're roommates. More than that, they're best friends. Unless they got into a fight. Then it all makes sense. Why Yui went home all of a sudden? Even if she could only stay for this guy. No, Yama, something's wrong with Yui. Probably. Even if she could only stay for a few hours, why Akira wouldn't know of her whereabouts? I can bring it up. It seems to be bothering her. It's none of my business. She'll just leave it be. She'll probably be at school soon if you want to talk to her. Yeah, thanks, Colonel. Bye, Akira. She ends the call without another word. I lounge back against the sofa and close my eyes, munching on a simple breakfast. I have the sinking feeling that this is the last breather I'm going to have for a while. What if you're always the one that dies before their eyes? After a moment of relaxation, I head to the school, ready to start the day. Even though I'm only slightly early, the classroom is already at full attendance. Guess that with the curfew in effect, there isn't really much to do except come to class on time. You sure? Turn to the door. Mikiko's standing in the entryway, speaking quietly with the stocky boy from yesterday. How are you, Bunya? I mean, what if you're right? But I'll be dang glad I decided to talk when I did. Maybe you shouldn't try this. Not yet. Why do you keep trying to stop me? 3 people, how are you? 3 people were at the first meeting. Who were at the first meeting are gone. First meeting? First meeting of what? That's what I'm thinking. That's why I need to talk to her. Today. But, you know the rumors. Shoji talked with her and he's fine. Careful, dude. What am I not? Haru nods in farewell and disappears down the hall. Hiko agitatedly rubs at his hair as he takes his seat. Better choose my words carefully. Who's that? Huh? Oh, Haru. He's a club member. Club member? Of the best club on earth, of course. The Happy Club. Making people happy since 2018. Oh yeah, the Happy Club. I don't think it's the Happy Club. I always thought that it sounded like the stupidest thing in existence, but something dawns on me. What do you do in the Happy Club? I'd always assumed that it had something to do with alcohol or gambling, but... Why, we make depressed people happy, of course. Taken aback at a sudden display of altruism. Why? Why not? Not because he wants the undying loyalty of his future minions? He's clearly lying! Press him on this! Not because he wants to have a statue erected in his honor? I want to ask more, but the teacher promptly strides into the classroom, wrapping her pointer against the nearest table. The students quickly assemble. 3 people who were at the first meeting are gone. Could Yahiko have been talking about his club? 3 of the victims attended the Happy Club? What about the first 2 deaths, before the Happy Club was even founded? Do they have a link to Yahiko? Could Yahiko know anything about the murders? Oh, you're looking particularly attentive today, Yama. Would you like to answer this question? No. I look over the board. Terrifyingly large picture of a mutilated corpse is plastered in the center, blocking me through the gaps in its limbs and crimson bloodbath. My mind runs blank. No, no, no. Yama! Squeeze my eyes shut, shaking the image out of my head. A second look shows that the picture is just an artist's interpretation of the Osamu flag. No bodies, no blood, just brown and red. What the heck was that? 5 points deducted for lack of participation. Elizabeth? Elizabeth. Yes, ma'am. The flag, officially adopted during Mary Norrie's first mandate, represents the ideal that anyone can succeed with hard work, regardless of background, status, or upbringing. Thank you. Goodness gracious. I don't know what's going on with everyone today. Who says goodness gracious, other than me? Okay, well, let's proceed. The flag is a proud symbol that has been acknowledged even by... I pull out of her lecture, disinterested, but classmates secretly pass messages via their hacked desk tablets. Hacked desk tablets? I switch my tablet on, and once at the bold 10 digits that greet me in reply. Don't say that to me, say that to him. Quickly close the application. My mind is a mess throughout the remainder of class. Thinking about Shoji, thinking about the crimes, is just too much. Lunch could not have come sooner. Surprisingly, Yahiko turns to me when the bell rings. Wanna grab lunch with Masato on me? Kinda feels like it's been a while. Now that he mentions it, it really has. I almost don't remember the last time the 4 of us had lunch together, assuming Yuri joins. I want to. I really do. But I don't know if I could talk to Masato after yesterday's exchange. I think I'll pass her today. You sure? Yeah, thanks for the invite though. Okay. It's just, you know, dude, I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. Sorry. Like, some days I feel like I haven't seen me in a long time. Well, there's always room for more minions if you feel like joining. I'll keep that in mind. He opens gifts out of the classroom, whistling beneath his teeth. A few days ago, I would have considered it completely natural. Now, looks forced to me. I leave to get some lunch, ignoring Misaki's concerned gaze. So I think Yahiko knows more than he lets on, but I don't think he's the culprit anymore. Who is the culprit? I mean, there's not that many options, really. I think the most obvious answer will be the Mr. Yota. Just, it all lines up, really. That police officer? It could be him, but I think that's just a red herring. Like, you know, oh yeah, it should give a guy a Sprite, you know, make him look like he could be evil. Yeah, there you go. But no, I don't think it'll be him. I think Mr. Yota is the most obvious person it could be. Well, but that kind of makes it not so obvious. I think he's the most likely, is what I meant. Sorry. Like, Shigure? No, I don't think it'd be Shigure. She's too cool. Then Akira, no. Misaki, she has the key card, but no, that I'm sure there's like a log or something with a key card, so I mean, then Yui? No. Yama himself? I don't think so. I think that's being set up as bait. Like that the protagonist has an alternate personality. I think it exists, but I think it's only happened twice so far. I don't think that's the person emailing himself. Anyway, settle in the courtyard, enjoying the fresh weather the best I can. It's fairly empty. Most students prefer to eat in the cafeteria. The only point of interest is the small group of girls huddled in the back corner, examining the wall. Wait a minute. You're a freak. Can't believe they still let you come here. Wait a minute, they're not examining the wall? That's a window! First Akane, now Shoji? Must pay for this. You must... Wait, Shoji's gone? I edge closer, trying to find a clean perspective between the bundle of heads. Catch a glimpse of red hair. Again? Really? Really, administration loves you, but we know the truth. We won't stop until you have justice. And what's up with Eri? I don't think she has any... Maybe she... Well, she doesn't know Shigure at all. She knows more than us, probably, but she doesn't know the truth, probably. You should stop showing your dirty little face around here. How are those thumbtacks in your gym? Ooh, you can't do that? Did they give you an idea of the pain we feel? Oh, she probably took them and saved them for her voodoo dolls. Wait, this is Little Busters again. The thumbtacks in the gym. This is just Little Busters. Despite their biting words, Air doesn't even bat an eye. She stares emptily at them, her hands folded neatly in front of her. Oh, look at her. She doesn't even care. Are you even human? Feel nothing for the suffering of others? Yama, can you stop in? I bet she enjoys it. Probably her favorite pastime. Could a sick parents keep a retard like you? I clench my hands as their words escalate to brutality. Aries isn't even lifting a finger to defend herself. Step in! Screw this. No one deserves this kind of treatment. Step to the outer edge of the circle, keeping my voice flat. Innocent until proven guilty. You're really seeing it now. The girls turn to me, surprise flickering across their faces. Oh well, if it isn't the heartless guy. I once said a remark, but managed to recover in time to hide it. If it isn't the overbearing moron. Excuse me? I don't even have the guts to bully a girl half your height without backup. She colors rapidly as the others leap to her defense. Not even bullying her. We're being fair. You can't talk. Look at what you said to Shoji. Because clearly the best way to help a hurting friend is to hurt someone else. Completely disengage, Eri, circling around me. Eri's killed people. Why are you taking her side? Betty likes her. You took her side last time, too. Only absorb this calmly before I respond. Maybe Natsuki and Shigure have ruined me for life. You have concrete evidence of these murders? Sure that geniuses like you will never stoop to accuse someone without standing. Well, whenever someone talks to her, they mysteriously disappear within the next few days. You five have all talked to all the people who have disappeared, but the only things you've killed are brain cells. Try again. What? Are you deaf? Haven't you heard all the rumors that she... I see. In the world of idiots, rumors qualify as concrete evidence. They stew silently, working to speak past their rage. This is the opportunity to guide Eri out of the circle. Before we can leave, one of the girls steps in front of me with a hard look in her eye. You're taking the side of a monster. I turn and stare with equal is it frigidity? Frigidity? I don't know. Though you have solid evidence, kindly refrain from increasing the amount of stupidity I have to hear. Got her. We straight away as the girls gape after us, stricken with equal parts triumph and guilt. Yes, I won. Yes, I defended Eri. How ironic that it had to be by the same method that I condemned. Should I call it there? We're 32 minutes in, so we have to call it soon, so might as well be there. I'll see you guys next time with some more Lucid9. Next time, someone's probably going to die. I don't know who, but someone. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.